Hello ladies and hello gents and welcome. If we can get you back up here. There we go. Right, this is just a test really guys for tonight before we get, you know, before we actually go on. This is just a quick one just to make sure that everything's working and what the quality of the sound is like. The sound should be A1. I was wanting to use two cameras, but my Samsung won't behave. It won't let me output through the HDMI to the capture card. I don't know what the problem is with it, but it won't let me do it. I don't know why it won't let me. So we're on the Sony. We did have a JVC the other night, but unfortunately the lead for the JVC fits the Sony. And let's just see what you're saying there, because I'm going to have to come a bit nearer. Let's turn this round so we're on the... Yeah, because... There we go. There we go, guys. Nice clear voice and clear picture. Nice one. Yeah, because the other night we had a bit of a... The other night, Saturday night was a bit of a ramshackle affair, wasn't it, guys? Where we had the camera on top of the jukebox and it kept falling off and the sound wasn't exactly right. I figured out how to get the keyboard lights to come on. It's that button there, which is the scroll lock button. You press that and your lights come on. And my mouse lights up as well, guys. Look at that, I've got a mouse that lights up as well. Yeah, so what we're not going to do any radio right now. We're coming back at 7 and we're live. We're live in the shack. We're live in the shack from 7. And that's when we're going to be doing our radio. What we might do is put that back in the box for that telly so it don't get lost. And what we can do, guys, move these two walkie-talkies and I can move the homemade home base a bit nearer, because we can perhaps, if the lead will reach, the aerial will reach, yeah, we can get to that, can't we? And there's the mic for it, so that keyboard's not needed. Throw it over there, that's not needed. That mic isn't needed, we'll put that round there. Put that round there. Oh, hang on, have I just seen something? Have I just seen something that might work with my Redufer? No, I haven't. I thought it would have done, it won't. It's a smaller, it's not the right size. That's a bit of a bummer. That's an extensive, just a breakout lead. We'll have a look later, see if we can find a fucking lead. But yeah, we'll turn that round a little bit. There we go. And turn him on. There we go, he's on. And we'll see what we might do. We might even have him on because yeah, we may get Graham on later. the microchippies. Me decal stickers are peeling off. I put on. I bought one of them Dymo things. I made some stickers and there's some labels and they're peeling off. Rubbish. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, I think it's all working, isn't it? We're not going to use a desk mic because it's not wired up for this radio. So we're going to use we're going to use a fist mic if we use this radio, which we probably will. What I'll do when I've had my tea before I come on, I've got a switch box here, and you can plug three radios in and one aerial. So what we might do, we might connect him up. Yeah, Mr. Yesu there. We'll connect him up, and we'll connect the homemade home base up to the aerial, and that should do us. We won't need the 6900, and we can maybe get if Graham Microchips comes on, we can maybe get a check off Graham on the homemade home base on midband. Go on midband and see what we can find on there. I mean, I can do midband on there, but it's a lot easier to do it on here because you just flick your switch and your channels are there. You know, there's no messing about. But you know, that's what we'll do, guys. We shift these bloody wires. My feet caught on them. So basically, I've got to find another lead because I'm kicking the fucking wires about here. There we go. And I've got this all to hand here, so I can just turn it round and move it about, because this camera doesn't have a remote control, guys. I mean, I can't grumble at that because I paid £55 for the camera, and I must leave the guy some positive and negative. Then I must leave the guy some positive feedback because he couldn't get the camera out to me on Monday. He promised to send it out Monday, but he couldn't because he got called into work and he couldn't get it out. So he promised to overnight it to me on Thursday, and he did. I got it this morning. Well, I got it this afternoon. I was listening to some music on the Linear Super Disco, and when I finished doing that, I went to check. I got a call off the Mildred. Then after I spoke to the Mildred, I went to what did I go and do? I was coming in here to set up for tonight. I was bringing some stuff in here to set up for tonight, and I noticed there was a parcel inside my doorway because my front door was open, so there was a parcel in my doorway, and I went to it, and it turned out to be my camera, and it's a lovely camera. It come with two cases, one for the camera to live in when it's not in use. It will never go in there because this camera is permanently in here now. This is the shack camera, and we are going to get another camera that we can plug in. I'll probably get a webcam that I'll clip to the top of the monitor, like camera 5. I'll probably get something in the region of camera 5. Yes, I'm very pleased with my acquisition, guys. I'm very pleased with my latest purchase, and I'm not bothered about the remote because I can get to it here, and I can zoom into you guys. Well, I can zoom into the radio. It would help if it would sit straight, the camera, wouldn't it? They never do they, on these tripods? The cameras never sit straight on them, do they? They always sit like they're pissed up. Let me just try and sort that out. Oops. Let me just try and sort that out. They always sit fucking like they're pissed up. You undo that one there, and then you bring that to there. You take it just over, so that the weight of the camera should pull it back down. I hate these fucking things. I mean, I generally glue them into position. See, it still moved down. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? No, it's a bit the other way now, isn't it? So we can just... See, and that's just... See, it clips into a groove. It actually clips into a groove. There's nothing I can do about it. It clips into a groove. It's good enough. There we go. It's good enough. We can zoom in. There, look at that. That's all zoomed in. And that's fully zoomed out. So yeah, I'm happy with that, guys. I think that was a good buy for what I paid for it, because to be honest, I didn't think it was going to be as good as this. But then again, I thought it'd be half decent with it being Sony. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for coming in and just checking it for me, because I've got no sound on here. I should really plug my headphones in, but I don't want them on my head all the time, you know. But I'm happy with that, guys, as long as it sounds nice. And I've turned the volume down on here a bit, because we don't want, what we don't want is it to be distorted, so I've turned it to just above halfway. And that seems to like it. It just goes into the yellow, but doesn't go into the red. And you can hear Scraps trotting about. And yeah, we've got a nice bright light in here now. Put a 100-watt bulb in. It's an 100-watt LED bulb. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it for now. Thank you very much for joining me. And I will be back at 7 o'clock with the main event. Bye for now, guys.